Oh, no. Look.
I just told you that.
On 1st and 10, Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Giants.
I love you too, Harney. But that still doesn't mean that when someone tells you that they can't, you have to have patience.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
You have to have patience.
It's a giant first down.
You ask God to give you more patience.
Here, a couple nice chunk plays back to back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways.
You have to
threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of
when someone
came right back
can't
and
do
ran
something.
the ball.
It's like you want your mother to buy you something. If she say that,
Swing this one out to his running back.
no, don't have, got to pay this and that. But then that is how it is.
And I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
And when I tell you that I can't do something because I don't have the game, that means I can't do it. When I tell you that dead man, I told you the only two people. Listen. I told you the only two people that be in this party that have need to speed, whether the old, the new one, or whatever, is Hellcat and the guy named Project Pop. Other than that, don't anybody else in this party play that racing game. So when somebody tells you that they can't help you, but then you got to accept that. You got to go on. You know what's going on with me?
Only 3 yards.
No, okay, but go on me then. You got to let it go. Whatever you ask, you got to let that go. You got to go. You got to move to something else. Like finding somebody else that do it. Finding somebody that can help you. But in this party, it's only Hellcat. Hellcat can be busy sometimes. I don't know. Only Hellcat can speak for itself. But Hellcat is the only one that play that card that needs speed. Okay. I keep telling you, don't quit saying you're sorry. Please.
Here's Gallman.
You don't have to say that.
But that may be coming
I just want you.
What say you,
Mr. Referee? One thing I learned about you is that you're smarter than I thought you were. Because when LeBron and I did that franchise for you, and you sent people in here to join your franchise, that's how I know GP and some of the other guys is from you. So that right there taught me you're smarter than what you lead on. And so, which I'm glad that you are. But you're like a lot of people that you want things done, you want it done. Life don't work like that. So you have to have patience. And when somebody tells you no, you have to accept that. Or if somebody tells you, oh, honey, I don't know anything about that, or I don't have that game, you have to accept that. Don't come back the next minute. Don't come back tomorrow asking us about need to speed. Because we don't have that game and we ain't getting it. Well, I know I ain't getting it.
First and goal from just inside the 5.
Okay? The only thing I play is Madden. That's it.
They'll try and run for it on first.
Yeah, I know you play 2K. I didn't know you played Need for Speed. I didn't.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
When I get open, I'll get back in here. But see, like I said, when you get mad, when you got mad, you deleted me from your friend. I'm your friend. That's why I haven't accepted your friend request. Because you get mad when things don't go your way.
Saquon Barkley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive.
When I feel like adding you, that's when I add you. But right now I'm not, because I don't like people that hit them when they can't get their way. They go and start acting all nasty, and that's what you done.
And his kick is no good.
Okay, well, let's jump on something else.
This one stays a 6-0 game.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
It's okay. Let's talk about something else. I don't want to talk about the football. I don't want to talk about Need Speed, because I don't have that game.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Going to go to Clement here out of the backfield. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the ground, Corey Clement, his first carry. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
The tackle made by Brandon.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Wentz. He's got a man, that's Marshall. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On 2nd and a yard, Wentz. Now they set up the screen for Clement. Breaks the tackle, now rally. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. How about to start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down.
5-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Clement. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Corey Clement, the ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Wentz into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Jones. And this one complete to Levine Toilolo. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Damn it.
Now Gallman. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 42-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. This is Gallman pushing through the contact. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
A gain of 14. And the Giants 1st down.
Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. 6-0 our score after 1. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants add on to their lead. Gano now to add the extra point. And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this 1st half, he's missed an extra point.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Pulls it in at the 13. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the...
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run on first down. Clement, they'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
The tackle
and result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Yeah, that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And they punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And his throw here's incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Throwing again. Jones. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. So after the INT, here's Wentz. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
Jake Elliott on.
And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Gallman will run it. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
Looking to throw. Jones. He's got Lewis. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there of 22.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
First throw now for the backup Kaepernick. Catch made by Slayton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
At the 24-yard line.
A gain of 3, second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Really?
And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. If they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now? It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. It's caught by Jackson. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, Wentz. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. This is Lewis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
Back to throw. Jones. That is caught at the 7. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
At the 7-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to pound it in with Goldman. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Looking to throw. Jones. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. But now it's 3rd and goal. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of
She come get the cake, baby.
This week to try and improve that pass.
She get the cake,
and it's worked out quite well.
A big play.
Did she get the cake?
Here's 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that now back-to-back drive CD that have ended with an interception.
Now, I don't know about you. But I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see. And, that is going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Here we go. Let's do this.
Damn, we ran out back of the end zone.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Kaepernick to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon.
I thought I heard a little kid in here making noise. What the hell? Who was that?
Me blowing.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Or a blue gun offline?
Yeah, I don't know if he kicked him out or he got off.
Reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. They'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. On the return, Jackson. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10.
At their own.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety.
God damn it.
Want to do that one
The what?
Not at all. It's almost like a
No.
bases clearing double. Isn't
Can't
it?
look at that. What do you mean?
Just messes things up for you offensively.
For me?
But now they've got to go ahead.
What do you want to look at? What are you talking about looking at?
And move forward.
I don't want to look at them, Mark.
2nd and 5 after the
Then
5-yard
go
completion
sleep
on 1st down.
I'm ready to play a game. I ain't think about no movie, man.
Throwing now
The
is
TV don't
Wentz.
bother me. Come on, Mark. Come on.
He'll hit Jackson complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
You care about them movie like me? You can look up and see some
Keep
out.
multiple receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep
I
your
ain't
eyes
doing
moving.
nothing. I
Stay
just
on
sitting
the
here
field.
talking
And here he
and
finds the open guy.
some guys
For a nice
admin when can I play?
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good 1st down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You have to give some credit to the defender on that one. He read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Again, it's Wentz. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
At the 26-yard line.
Wentz now on 1st down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Russell tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his third pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Again at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. He's going to fire deep for Ratley. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Kaepernick to throw again. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Giants.
From midfield, here's Kaepernick. Got an open man, it's Ratley. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
First down, Giants.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. This from 42 yards out. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead.
On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Clement. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. He was able to escape momentarily in the backfield, but you could just kind of tell that wasn't going anywhere.
You know, in the film session, he'll get a minus for not getting him on the ground by himself. But what the coach is really going to analyze, how fast did his teammates get there to help him? If one guy slows him up, everyone else better be there, and that's what they got on that play.
Now a nice throw here right side. He rolls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Wentz now on first down. Going to go to Clement here out of the backfield. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And more yards. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
So many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice throw and a good one.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
At the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Wentz.
Here we go.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he
Oh, you dirty bitch.
And the Giants have it.
Dirty bitch. Who's the dirty bitch?
Motherfucker come with a goddamn ball, man.
How you doing this evening, Rico?
I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking
We'll be
it
good.
I was just wondering how
a
you're
lot of the time
doing.
we just blame
We'll be
the
good.
offensive players for not taking care of
Overturn.
it.
All right, there you go. I'll
The
take
effort of
that.
The defensive players
I'll
knowing
take
the
that.
guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz.
You using Kyler Murray?
And for the 4th
Oh, you
time
come
tonight, it's
on.
an interception.
They got the other quarterback in there that's got an 89 speed on him that one at the bottom.
Off to the races down
Feed
the
him
right
balls.
side. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide.
You can throw on the
How
run.
about the anticipation
And
on
then
the play? Reading,
Good
reacting,
game.
and
The
then
second
ability
quarter
to catch the football
and the
take
fourth
it in the
quarter.
opposite direction.
Just hang on, let me finish. In the second quarter and fourth
So
quarter,
he missed his
the
first
2 minute, you know, the 2 minute warning
and
hits.
that'll extend the lead.
Giants 21.
You got that?
Eagles 14.
Right. That 2 minute warning hits. After that, in the second and fourth quarter, you can roll out and stop and throw outside that pocket. It's in the rules.
As this one's in the air.
After 2 minutes, it can't be 2 minutes and 5 seconds and you roll out and it's a minute 58 and you throw the ball. Don't do that. What you got to do is wait for that 2 minute warning. Second and fourth quarter, you can stop outside the pocket and throw
The
it.
Eagles
You want
offense
to.
set to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense.
Yeah.
Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to
You
do.
were running
can't
the ball
have good
there
field
pretty
position
good.
and
If you
not
would have
try
kept
to take
running that
advantage of
ball
it. Sometimes the defense
and throwing
makes a good
slants
play,
on
too.
him, you would have beat him.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They run out of the gun with Clement. Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting
He
it on
ain't
the
these,
ground.
they
but I
still
think
got
the
some
play
shit they're
gets
going to be
made
fixing.
by the defensive front.
Give it time.
Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the
rules
playbook too often.
Pretty much the same.
Coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got
The only
to
thing
go back
is-
and scramble after this one.
I think that's different.
Right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you
Is
take
that
care of the ball and open
the guys
field,
on your practice squad,
sometimes the fighting for extra yardage
you
doesn't
came
come
in
as a
weak.
result.
You just came in now.
And
But
good
it
tackling
most
will
likely
lead to
won't
no
fly
yards
to you.
gained.
But,
That's going to bring up 4th
well, yeah, it
down,
will.
only
My
a
bad.
gain of 2
Take it
there.
back.
So much
So,
about
like,
this
next
game is
season,
understanding situations
if the
and
guys
then
on your
having to
practice
execute,
squad now are
isn't
still
it?
there,
Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get
Who's
there.
gonna take your
and
draft
rally
picks
to
from
make
you?
the tackle.
Or you're going to have to use it.
To go for it here on 4th
It's in the
down.
rules in there. It's some stupid
Here we
shit
go on 4th down
that
with
Duke
Wentz.
and Skin Dog will run. Because they always want people off someone off the practice squad.
Before reaching the 30.
Because they got good players sitting over there, and they don't know how to mind their own damn business.
23 yards, but
And just
that's the
stay on their
case
own
here.
shit.
First down.
I don't get why that's complicated shit.
30-yard line.
But the thing is, they did have a thing last man where they were wanting, if your practice squad player was still there in week 10, it was week 9 or week 10, they can go offer you a draft pick the round they were drafted in, and you would have to give them that player and you take the draft pick.
From the gun, it's Clement.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's stupid shit. I mean, it's your damn players. Don't worry about someone else's players. Goddamn, worry about your own goddamn team. Shit. So what you have, pretty much you have to do now is keep 10 players on your practice squad, and you pretty much can only use them when someone gets hurt.
It's Marshall.
And if you don't have someone there, so you got to go to bounce range. I mean, it's pretty much the same shit as usual.
His third touchdown now.
It's you just gotta watch the transactions on your team. Make sure, like before you play your game, just say Cardinals transactions and look at them. And if they didn't do anything, just take a screenshot of it. It'll show the time on top of your phone. Good to go. Start your game. I mean, it's pretty much the same shit.
And that one will bounce.
I mean, all I do is check my transactions before I play my game.
The Giants offense
and
at the line,
my practice squad. Well, yeah, it's some transactions. They sign some on the practice squad. And check. I broadcast my depth chart, my settings, and I play my game. That's all I do. It's that simple. Very simple.
They'd love to just
playing
back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath.
Detail, like he says, but we don't have to be online.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Tells you what to do.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
But down towards the bottom is all bullshit in some parts.
Go play action, toss that bad boy deep.
I don't agree with it.
Go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a
that's
first
where it
down.
goes. Where it
Keep the
goes.
sticks moving.
Let it cook and crumble. Well, you can play. Have you ever played with Run Heavy or West Coast or something like that?
And the snap comes in one. Now Kaepernick.
Just like if you wanted to, if you wanted, like if you found, like if you like the West Coast playbook, or those other ones they got,
This is why trying to cover
you can use that on offense. If you like the Cardinals defense, you can do that. You can have the West Coast, and you can have your defense Cardinals. But you can't use any other team playbook,
Nice pickup for a first down.
like actual team. But yeah, I mean, you can use the West Coast, and you can like run West Coast offense, and then defense you can have the multiple D's, 4-6, run or shit like that, you know.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable.
Pretty much with the playbook thing, all you got to remember,
working from the gun.
be your team playbook
He completes it to Tate.
only.
And he is out of bounds.
Nobody else's team
inside the
playbook.
30.
The easiest way to remember. No one else's team playbook. All you got to think about.
Patterns, and this time it paid off for him.
Yep.
Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet
Them
down.
fuckers don't want to show you that goddamn playbook. Just sit there. But if you see them sitting there, like Project did just yesterday, he had San Francisco 49ers playbook, offense, defense. He had Jaguars, and he had his team as the Jaguars. If you see that, take a picture of it with your phone. If you could send it somehow on PlayStation, get a screenshot. Start that game. As soon as it starts, close that fucking application.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20.
You get all kinds of shit. You'll get a goodie bag from Blue.
Again, it's Kaepernick. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play
Maybe if Blue
develop,
created his own part, he's still
defense,
saying he's in the
and
franchise.
giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
No?
Now, Kaepernick again. He hits his target. It's the tight end Lolo. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity,
it's 9 o'clock,
so found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
35 minutes ago.
I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
That catch good for only a couple.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Short of the goal line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
I'm going to look at Skeet's game. See what's going on here.
Throwing now is Kaepernick. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Now Jones. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line.
Is a turnover on down.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. Goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Wentz defers to Clement. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Once again, it's Clement. And he is going to get the first down, it looks like, as he's up to the 12. They needed a yard. They got it. First down. Hasn't had his best game running the football here tonight, but, hey, that's a critical spot right there to convert on 3rd down, and he did it.
And the lights are shining just a little bit brighter right now, aren't they? You remember the beginning of the game? If he gets this first down, everybody's happy. That's cool. But here, that was critical, and it really energizes him.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Clement. And he'll be taken down at the 18. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On second down, Clement. He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. The Eagles indeed snap it. Wins. And Marshall's got it. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now this will go for 5 up to the 33.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. This is caught by Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 46. Working from the gun, Wentz. For Marshall, that's complete. Not much there, only a yard.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
6-yard line.
On 1st down. Marshall. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got them the 1st down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Clement. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the one.
Stop short of the goal.
Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close, sneaking.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They'll try to run it in with Marshall. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Byron Marshall with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Eagles have moved out in front.
I'm going to put it.
Elliott now to add the extra point.
Damn it.
Here we go.
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Giants 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw, Kaepernick. Finds his tight end Ingram. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
He's got Lewis. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catches. Hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
And yes, he found Toilolo. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. Kaepernick to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. And he finds Penny. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
A gain of 14.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. That's caught by Penny. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for only a couple.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Here's Gallman. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
To throw is Kaepernick. Tate bringing it in for the Giant touchdown.
To Golden Tate.
Golden Tate, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
28 all.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Boy, a potential game changer there here in the 4th quarter to kick that out of bounds, and now they get great field position at the 40 in a tie ball game. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Wentz to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another 1st down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Wentz. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game.
Missed. Missed.
And it's no good. Elliott pulled it, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, set this one off target.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
The
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game.
Yep.
Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win.
Missed it again. Oh, no, I got that. Hey. Good game, Donzo.
Yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game. I choked because that last interception just now. Yo, he was supposed to cut harder. That wasn't supposed to be in. That's one of my favorite plays.
I know you was getting on me early. I couldn't stop that damn thing.
As they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That's one of my favorite plays in that spot.
Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner,
Fuck.
and our entire crew.
That's all right.
We'll catch you
I
next
played.
time
It
right
was
here.
fun.
It's the NFL
I'm cool.
on EA Sports.
And go ahead and put that man in that community, man. 2 position.
Good game, man.
Yeah, it's a good game. Go put that player in that position, 2 player position in that community.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I lost like 4 people in this game, man. I lost my top
No, I
wide
don't think
receiver,
so.
my running back.
He didn't.
Oh my God, I'm hurt. You know what? I'm gonna do that now.
I'm gonna send you now.
Yeah, I'll get it in the morning when I get back on. I'll get it in the morning. You know what time I'll be on.
I'm sorry.
Notification right now.
I'm doing screenshots. Give me 1 minute.
Okay.
Community. Yeah, I'm in the community now. Everybody on my defensive line plays every position. Now, you gonna tell me if I did it wrong? No, but that's what they do in real life. All right, that was my question. Thank you for specifying it for me. I feel you.
take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Champion. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it. Still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I bought like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take a look. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Champion. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for free. For the game, I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I bought like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Who told us we
like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens across the border. Hold up, you know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the whole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys ain't shake the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the New York Giants.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Jones now on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Throwing Jones. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
The tackle.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 36, Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 23. A gain of 13. It's a first down. on the ground. This is Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. To throw. Jones. And Tate's got it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Complete.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, just keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Bears' 6-yard line.
Bringing it in for the Giant touchdown.
Complete to Golden Tate.
Golden Tate, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Giants 7, Bears nothing. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 40. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, it's Cohen. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky, and that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. This is the receiver turned running back, Cordero Patterson. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. Back deep, Golden Tate. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Jones. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Intended for Golden Tate. Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again, Jones. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun, Jones. Got a man, Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a toss right to Barkley. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. So still 14 yards to go, second down. From the gun, Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they get this all the way inside Chicago's 10. A big play there for the Giants. 42 yards.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants.
To number 87, Sterling.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Toss play, Cohen, right side. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Cohen, the ball carrier.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
From the 41, Trubisky rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
It's fourth down.
Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
And 11 at the 19-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
That's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage and then get on top of you in a heartbeat.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The sack by Robert Quinn.
Former first-round pick Leonard Floyd is no longer with the Bears, so they signed Robert Quinn to replace him as a sack guy. And Robert Quinn just got one right there. Had 11.5 sacks last year with Dallas. The best since his lone all-pro season in 2014. And I know the Bears are his 4th team in 4 years after stints with the Rams, Dolphins, and Cowboys. But don't be fooled by that. Robert Quinn still has a lot of juice left in his tank.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Bears take over
at their own 48-yard line.
I don't want to see what's up, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, with some Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing over your permanent.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He's brought down.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. They'll roll him out right. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the give, this is Cohen. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They go play action with Trubisky. On the move to his left. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Here we go. Alert, 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 alert. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Alert, 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 alert. Save. Ran, tuck.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Fourth down for the Jets. Brett Maher on. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. The kick by Maher is good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It's a pickup of 3 on the play, but with it, time has run out on the first half of play. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Set to kick off.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky. He's going to loft. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a gain of 35.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Now Trubisky on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. Yeah, let's get sack lunch. 43's the mic.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
43's the mic, boy. 43. Check. 43 is the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a baby shot. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Run, up. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Watch the backer. Watch the backer.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help. Matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They'll begin with a run by Gallman. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Back to throw. Jones under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and
9. Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. He's going to float this. And that's caught at the 25.
They ain't ready for us.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Here's a give running left. It's Cohen. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. 18. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. Mike 55. Mike 55. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky. And that will be incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he's on to punt for Chicago. Now it's Tate. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7. Again, it's Barkley. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. It's caught. Shepard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Jones and Shepard with a connection there for a Giants 1st down.
1st down.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Jones. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. From the gun, Jones. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory.
52 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Giants add on to their lead. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns, running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone. We saw evidence of that on that play.
And the lead is now 24.
Good. Makes the score Giants 27, Bears 3. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
At the line of scrimmage.
This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Again has it complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at
the goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard pick.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Trubisky to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, and it's 3rd and 4.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Bears on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Intercepted by the
that interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
He was brought down.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First down, Giants.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Now Trubisky to Cohen out of the backfield. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky. And his throw is incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
Gain of 7. It's 4th down.
4th down. Here's Trubisky. A man, and he hits him in stride. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now it's Trubisky. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Trubisky. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he's into the clear. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Gano for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Giants 34, Bears 3. Graham Gano set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run forward with Cohen. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Bears. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for the Giants, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, so we just ran in the spot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess. You ain't scary to me. I heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down there in the scene. And I feel just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's a lot on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Man, I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you ain't first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma grow that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop.
Yo, who told us we ain't gonna win, man? Really? He's a bozo. Bozo. Really? Yeah, we did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's slide to the clip. I got ops. If he drop, I just hit my dance. I was top, they just watched. Had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan.